Welcome back to This Week in Tesla. It's Thursday, February 6th.
And it's been another wild week for Tesla and Elon Musk.
Let's jump right in. Senator Shelley Moore, Capito Republican from West Virginia.
Right. She's weighed in expressing confidence in Elon Musk as he seeks federal contracts and approvals.
She says she's pretty comfortable with his approach so far.
That being said, there is some tension brewing between Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, better known as DOGE.
Yeah, DOGE, that Presidential Advisory Commission. Remember, mostly young engineers.
Exactly, focused on streamlining federal processes, but they've been butting heads with some of the more senior government staffers.
Reports of some clashes, particularly in the Office of Personnel Management, even some shouting matches.
Yeah, demands for access to sensitive personnel data, that sort of thing.
Now, beyond DOGE, Musk himself has also been leveraging his position to push some Trump priorities.
And of course, going after his critics, never one to shy away from a Twitter beef.
It's raising some eyebrows, his dual roles as owner of X, formerly Twitter and White House advisor.
A lot of folks are worried about the concentration of media, political, and economic power.
All right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about Tesla's sales figures.
Not looking so hot in Australia, down 33% year over year in January.
Oof, that's a significant drop.
Yeah, and digging a bit deeper, it looks like it's largely driven by a massive 63% drop in Model 3 sales.
Wow. But didn't Model Y deliveries actually increase in Australia?
They did, up 20%, but despite that, overall, Tesla deliveries have been on a downward trend for the past...
So even with the Model Y bump, not enough to offset the Model 3 slump.
Exactly. For the whole of 2024, sales in Australia were down 17%.
What's driving this trend? Any insights?
Analysts point to a couple of things: ongoing production transition.
Okay, that makes sense.
But also Musk's increasing political involvement and, his very active presence on social media.
So his actions might actually be turning off potential customers.
It's a theory some analysts are putting forward.
Interesting. And how's Tesla faring in Europe?
Also facing headwinds there. The Financial Times reported a 59% year-over-year drop in Tesla's January sales in Germany.
Germany, that's a big EV market.
Huge. And to make matters worse, the overall German EV market actually grew by more than 50% in that same period.
So Tesla's not just losing ground, they're getting left in the dust.
Pretty much their share of the German EV market shrunk from a respectable 14% down to just 4%.
What's behind this dramatic decline?
Well, there's speculation swirling around Musk's very vocal support of the far-right Alternative for Germany party, the AfD.
The AfD, a lot of controversy surrounding that party.
Definitely widely condemned for their extremist.
And Musk's alignment with them does seem at odds with Tesla's image.
Right, especially for those environmentally conscious and politically progressive buyers Tesla has traditionally appealed.
There's that incident where Musk hosted AfD leader Alice Weidel on X.
All right, formerly Twitter.
And she made those false claims about Adolf Hitler.
It sparked outrage from German politicians across the spectrum and really fueled the backlash against Tesla.
So some Tesla owners in Germany are actually looking for ways to distance themselves from the brand.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation.
Okay, let's move on to some internal Tesla news. What's happening within the company?
Well, they've announced a major hiring push. Seems like they're ramping up development of Optimus.
Optimus, their humanoid robot project.
The one and only this signals that Tesla is serious about expanding beyond electric vehicles and into AI and robotics.
Musk has always been a big proponent of AI and robotics.
Absolutely. He sees it as crucial for Tesla's future.
Interesting timing, though, because coincidentally, several Tesla executives have sold millions of dollars worth of Tesla stock.
That's right. We're talking CFO Vaibhav Taneja chairwoman Robin Denholm, even Elon's brother, Kimball Musk.
So is this just routine financial planning or something more?
Some of it was part of preset stock option plans, but Kimball Musk's sale doesn't seem to be connected to an automatic program.
Makes you wonder.
It does.
Let's dive into the world of autonomous driving. What's new on that front?
Well, Tesla's full self-driving dataset has practically doubled since last month.
Yeah, that's a lot of data.
It is, and despite all the talk of exponential improvement, the new data actually suggests a slight dip in performance.
Real gas, so.
The miles between disengagements on highways have dropped from 723 down to 624.
So a bit of a step back.
You could say that, but Musk is still sticking to his ambitious June 2025 target for an unsupervised self-driving service in Austin.
Austin seems to be Tesla's testing ground for a lot of these new technologies.
It is, but based on the current data and limitations, it's looking more likely that this will be a geofenced assisted system.
Similar to what Waymo's doing.
Precisely a bit of a departure from Musk's previous outright dismissal of that approach.
Okay, and to wrap things up, let's talk about the redesigned Model Y, the Juniper, as being called. What's new?
Quite a few updates. One of the most notable is the return of the turn signal stock.
Oh, really? Backed by popular demand?
Seems like they've also implemented some efficiency upgrades, things like a metallic coating on the glass roof.
Better thermal insulation?
You got it. And quieter cabin materials, too.
Nice. And anything on the comfort front?
Definitely smoother closing mechanisms, upgraded interior materials to dampen noise all around a more refined.
And I hear there's a new radar system.
That's right, a 4D imaging radar system right in the cabin, set to be activated in Q3 via a software update.
Now, what will this new radar system be used?
Well, Tesla says it's going to enable dynamic airbag deployment and child monitoring with emergency response capabilities. Pretty innovative stuff. It's certainly a new frontier for Tesla.
Seems like they're always pushing the boundaries even as they face these challenges.
Yeah, and those challenges could have a real impact.
Musk's political activity is definitely generating a lot of buzz.
Grabbing headlines, gaining followers.
But also potentially alienating customers and creating reputational risks for Tesla.
That's a tightrope walk, for sure.
And let's not forget the competition in the EV market is heating up.
Absolutely. Established players like Volkswagen, BMW, they're not standing still.
And you have these newcomers like NIO, Xiaomi, all vying for a piece of the pie.
To stay ahead, Tesla needs to keep innovating, refine its products, and really address those customer concerns head-on.
This foray into AI and robotics with Optimus is a bold move.
Opportunities and concerns.
Musk seems convinced it's the future.
But developing Optimus and these other AI initiatives brings up some ethical and societal questions.
Job displacement, the need for strong safety regulations, those are big issues.
Can't ignore them.
And those recent executive stock sales are raising eyebrows.
Even if it's routine financial planning, it does make you wonder.
Tesla's stock price is always a roller coaster.
So many factors at play. Musk's tweets, production updates, competition news, the overall market, it's a wild ride.
Investors need to be cautious, weigh the risks and potential rewards carefully.
No doubt about it.
It seems like Tesla's approach to self-driving is evolving.
Yeah, that move towards a geofenced assisted system in Austin.
Quite a shift from those early claims of rapid, widespread, fully autonomous capabilities.
Achieving full autonomy is complex, expensive.
And the latest data shows Tesla's full self-driving still has a ways to go.
It's a journey.
But their investment in AI and robotics shows they're committed.
The potential applications are vast self-driving taxis, automated factory, robots assisting with tasks in all sorts of settings. It's a whole new world.
Let's circle back to the Model Y Juniper redesign.
Sure.
The return of the turn signal stock shows they're listening to customer feedback.
Adapting and evolving.
Those efficiency upgrades, the metallic roof coating, quieter cabin materials, they all enhance the user experience.
Little details make a difference.
And that 4D imaging radar system in the cabin is a big step forward for safety and convenience.
It highlights Tesla's commitment to pushing the technological envelope.
Tesla never ceases to amaze.
They really keep us on our toes.
From political controversies and sales figures to ambitious AI projects and innovative vehicle features, they are a fascinating force in the industry.
A company to watch, for sure.
So for those following Tesla's journey, what are the key things to keep an eye on?
We'll definitely keep watching those sales figures, especially in Europe.
Continued backlash against Musk could signal a real shift in the EV landscape.
Tesla's performance in that market is crucial.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the world of Tesla for this week.
It's been a whirlwind of news and developments.
We've covered Musk's political influence, Tesla's sales challenges, the Optimus project, those executive stock sales, the latest on self-driving, and the impressive upgrades to the Model Y.
As always, never a dull moment with Tesla.
We'll be back tomorrow with more news and analysis.
See you then.
You know, it's interesting to think that maybe part of Tesla's success is tied to Musk's willingness to be controversial.
Yeah, his boldness definitely attracts attention, cuts through the noise,
In a way, he challenges conventions and resonates with those early adopters, the tech enthusiasts, people who want disruption.
He's built a brand that's all about pushing limits, not just technological, but societal, too.
The question is, can they maintain that appeal as Tesla grows and matures?
Right. Can they appeal to the mass market without alienating that core base of supporters?
As they go from niche player to mainstream automaker, that's a tough balancing act.
Exactly. They need to keep innovating, but also become more predictable, more reliable.
And navigating that political landscape is crucial. Musk's views are becoming increasingly intertwined with the Tesla brand.
It's a risk in such a polarized world.
Tesla really keeps us on our toes, doesn't it?
Always something new to talk about, to analyze, to debate.
They're a force to be reckoned with.
No doubt their impact on the auto industry, on society as a whole, it's undeniable.
So let's recap what we've covered today. Musk's political influence, Tesla's sales struggles, the Optimus project, those executive stock sales, the latest on self-driving, and the Model Y upgrades.
It's been a whirlwind week for Tesla, that's for sure.
The big question is, do you think Tesla can overcome these challenges and stay on top in the EV space, or is this the start of a downward trend?
Only time will tell.
We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
See you tomorrow.